did that cut off? And they really don't have the time. These are going to be different parts. These videos and channel messages will be in different parts. They really don't have the time to, you know, clean up as much as they want to. Listen, treat yourself and look for those cleaning services. Some of them are as low as $40, depending on what you're having clean, you know, and up. So that is something. Relieve yourself from that stress, because when you do get back home, if you are somebody that's, you know, struggling and you are having to do multiple jobs to make ends meet, okay, there's a clearing that needs to be done with that also. Somebody send me an email. If you got 3 jobs, there's a certain energy cleansing within you that needs to be cleansed out, okay? But you want to be able to come home to a clean home, or, you know, if you got a lot of children, there's going to be, come on, you know, we know there's going to be toys and things because the kids are playing. That type of energy is different than opposed to, let's say, somebody that is just hoarding, or there is literally garbage, paper wrap, things to that nature around the home, because there are lower beings, there are lower entities that's where they reside, okay? They reside in that energy of filth, okay? And nobody really speaks of these lower entities that attach they attach on people, okay? So you have the filthy entities and beings. You have these low vibrational sexual beings. So if you are a male watching this and you are constantly feeling drained, because you are watching too many porno videos, or you feel out of control with watching these porno videos, like you almost feel it is becoming an addiction. It's becoming an addiction to where you're not even able to perform with physical females, because your wiring in the brain, the perception in the brain is no longer connecting with the physical human form. It's where now you are only getting off on watching porn, and you went from regular porn to 18 plus. I'm not gonna, this is YouTube. The restrictions and the guidelines are so different right now. But if it's XXX porn, and if you are a male and it has switched over to gay porn, or even, even worse, it has, for some, and these are family secrets that are coming out right now. So if you're not ready to hear what is about to be channeled through me, click all the way. Please click all the way off right here, right now. And if it has went to child pornography, okay, you are going to need to get help. That is going to get exposed, because the masculines watching the children pornography, they are interacting with children. They have access to children. So I'm seeing somebody that works in any type of job that is having to deal with children. So teachers, dentists, doctors, they're what they do for a living. They are accessible to children, where children will trust them because of the field that they're in. I'm also I'm hearing there is a family member that knows about this, or who has caught them watching this or doing this. Listen, you're not helping this person by keeping this a secret, because something in this energy, or that demonic, that entity that is with that person, is partially reptilian also, that is with that person, and that is engaging in that energy, that will just get worse. Somebody has kept this a secret, and it has gotten worse. So there's There's one energy where this could be prevented, and there is an energy where somebody is already aware of this. Okay, I'm hearing there's a wife that is aware of this. You know, and there's a reason. When I bought these frogs, and it did the closing the ears, closing the mouth, and closing the eyes, is what has to come to a fucking end, especially when it comes to children and any predators. Okay, I don't care if this is your mother, father, husband, wife, brother, sister, or your children. This needs to be caged. They need to be caged. Okay, I am gonna work on, because this channel message is very, very authoritative figure, right? So my guys, my spirit guides that are coming through as authority figures, right? They're coming through very fierce and very fiery. So we will try to not curse. Okay, I have to still try to really keep this loving energy, because there will be forgiveness that is going to have to happen, but I know that forgiveness is not going to come right away. Nobody is going to harm a child, okay, and touch on a child inappropriately, and mom and dad is just going to be like, okay, well, you have a sickness, or you have a mental illness, or, you know, some entity, you know, made you do it, or is with you, or you have some deep darkness. The one that are doing it has had it done to them as well. They are going to need to get help before any type of forgiveness. They're going to need justice, is going to need to happen. So it doesn't matter. Again, they need to be caged. Okay, these individuals need to be turned over to the authorities. All right, Spirit is really just wanting to get that out. There are families that are holding secrets as far as who siblings are. There are siblings. There's families where siblings are not aware that they have cousins, or a cousin that is their brother or sister, and whatever the dynamic of that, with a husband impregnating his wife's sister. Okay, that is going to come out. Unfortunately, some of these deep reveals are coming out either, and I've said this previously before. I don't really love these type of readings. I really don't, but I am in alignment with Source that everything is not light and fluffy. That's just not the world that we live in. And I have to be a confirmation for somebody, even if somebody was to see this 3 years from now and was brave enough to speak their truth and confess to some of the things that they have done. These things will get exposed either at weddings and at funerals, is where these type of things, unfortunately, with death, many secrets are exposed. There's individuals who have been robbed from their inheritance. Okay, there's a certain amount of money that should have went to you, or should have went to somebody in your family, or somebody that you know, that was purposely taken from you. This or is happening now, and this is happening to a younger person that is not even aware of how this works or how this goes. So this could even be a child, the parent has passed away, and the child was supposed to get a certain amount of inheritance. One of the parents, the parent that is alive, who has remarried and has other children, has used this inheritance or is using this inheritance, all of a sudden, they're able to get this big, beautiful house. All of a sudden, you know, they're able to like go on vacation. This family has never been able to do that before. All right. But this child was supposed to get some of this money and hasn't, or this money is being spent, like maybe even a little bit is being given. There might be a little bit that's given. Okay, so if this is a niece or a nephew or a family member that you are aware of, this is your confirmation, because I know when it comes to family dynamics, we got to have these boundaries, right? We can't just step in because we assume something or because we don't like how something looks. So messages like this, thank you to the beautiful Holy Spirit, thank you to divine source, it's messages like this